On some percentage problems, you may be asked to find the whole given a part and a percentage. For instance, on this example here, we're asked to find the whole number that 30 is x% of for each of these values of x. Now to do this, we need to figure out what equation to use. We'll use a to represent the number we're looking for. We can say that a times x% is equal to 30. And we can simplify this by dividing both sides by x. The x's on this side cancel, and that leaves us with a equals 30 over x%. So that's the formula we'll be using to find a for each of these values of x. So for x equals 20%, we can say that a equals 30 over 20%. Now it's going to be easiest to work with fractions in this case. So the fractional equivalent of 20% is 1 over 5. So we can say that a equals 30 over 1/5, or 30 times 5 over 1. Now if we multiply this out, what we find is that a equals 150. So 30 is 20% of 150. In the next example, we have a value of x as 40%. So we can write a equals 30 over 40%. Once again, we're going to convert this to a fraction. 40% is the same as 2/5. So a is equal to 30 over 2/5, or 30 times 5 over 2. Now we can cancel here, dividing 30 and 2 by 2, so we get 5 and 1, 15 and 1. So we can multiply this out. 15 times 5 is 75. So 30 is 40% of 75. In the final example, we have 75%. So we can write that a equals 30 over 75%. The fractional equivalent of 75% is 3 over 4. So we can write that a equals 30 over 3/4, or 30 times 4 over 3. Once again, we can cancel. We'll divide 30 by 3 to get 10, and 3 by 3 to get 1. So all we're left with here is 10 times 4, which is 40. So 30 is 75% of 40.